Hey everybody, this is Chip with SprayMaster, and I wanted to show you our website for specification called spec.com. There's a little intro right there that explains the website a little bit, but what this site is for making a quick and easy specification that's tight and gains a lot of information very quickly. Um, right here you can type in your SIS number, and if you don't have one, just call us and we can get you your own personal SIS number that's tied to your email. And once you get into the site, you can choose which industry that you're working in to make your specification. So let's go into food service here, and we can specify a portable unit or a wall-mounted unit or a central system. For this, let's choose central systems. They tend to be the most difficult to specify, but I'll show you that with this site, it's super easy. We can do it with a vac system, the SMT Vac Master 2 pressure washing and vacuum, or we can do a regular central system. Let's choose that for now. And the first thing that you'll see here is that all the specifications that you've done before are available to you and the date that they were created. And you can just click email and it'll send you the specifications that you've made in the past. This section here just tells you a little bit more about how to use Spec SMT, and these little question marks that you'll see throughout the process just answer any questions that you might have on the section that you're working in. So we'll click Next, and this section here just talks about SMT, why it's a great tool for cleaning, and the basic configuration that all of our central systems are 2 8-volt single phase at 1100 psi. Once we're ready to begin, we click Next. Now, we're going to give it a project name so we can database this information. Let's do Frank's Barbecue in Rogers, Arkansas. Alright, let's click Next. Now, this section here is we're gonna select our central pressure washing pump. Let's find out a little bit more about this. This section here tells about the reason to choose a wall-mounted system or a rack-mounted system and what may benefit you the most depending on your project. You can also look at a photo here, and if you want to bring up the brochures, you can click this and bring up a PDF brochure. Once you've decided what the main pump is going to look like, you can select it and click Next. Now, if your client is going to potentially be using anyway a concentrated chemical, you can click this question mark and it'll tell you why you might want to select a chemical metering pump. And you can even see what it looks like on the system itself. So let's select it and click Next. Now we're going to talk about the remote stations. There's surface-mounted remote stations, and there's recessed for new masonry or recessed for existing masonry, or non-masonry construction. You can print the brochures for them here. This helps you decide where you're going to have the remote stations and where to locate them, and how there's a maximum of 10 remote stations per pump. So after you've looked at your drawings and seen how many remote stations you want and where you want cleaning to begin, you make the selection. So you want 3 surface-mounted remote stations in the kitchen in different areas, and you want one on the back dock and one in the front of the building. And you click Next. Now we've got to manage the hose. So the different ways to do it are with a portable hose reel that quick disconnects from the remote stations, or a stationary wall-mounted hose reel, or we can even do a hose hanger. These might be used in can washing areas with a small hose. So let's make a selection of what we want and how many feet of hose we want on that. Now you can't make a bad selection with these by choosing too much feet than what it will hold. We corrected that for you. Anytime I want to remove one and make a different selection, I can. I want to put 75-foot hose on that one. You get the idea. Once you've made all your selections for hose management, you just click Next. Now, this section talks about SMT's factory installation. SMT installs most all of its central systems sold, and this talks about what's included with the installation. So if you would like the installation included in your specification, you can leave that checked and click Next. And the last part about it is our accessories. This talks about what accessories would work great for your project, and a photo of our Hummerjet Junior, the trap shooter drain cleaner, and a wall and tile brush. We even have videos for each of these items, so you can see it. There's our Hummerjet Junior. It doesn't allow any overspray, and it's great for tile. And our trap shooter for cleaning out floor drains. You get the idea. So let's make the selections. I want a Hummerjet Junior, I want a trap shooter, and a wall and tile brush. And really we're done making the whole specification. We click Submit. And this compiles all the information from the selections that you've made for each of the pieces of equipment. Puts it in typical spec format, including the installation. And you can select all of this and copy and paste it into whatever documents you'd like to. Here's what's really cool. Your CAD drawings. Your CAD drawings are all available to you right here. Plan view, front view, side view of all the major components of the system that you selected. And anytime we make changes to these CAD drawings, anytime you click on it, you're going to get the latest drawing made. All of your specification sheets are available to you one click away. Now notice that your spec packet has been emailed to you. I'll show you what that looks like. You can start the process over if you're working on another project and specify SMT really quickly. Now, you get an email that's sent to you that looks like this. Sorry. Here it is. And it's a little thank you note for specifying a system on SpecSMT.com. And when you click on that, it brings it up to your specification packet. And it looks like it's not there. Let's try it again. And we're pulling it up. And there you have it. There's all the items that were specified, and you can see that it's got a project name on it, and it does come with a quote, not a quote, it's really an estimate of everything that you selected. This is list price, includes the installation without any dealer discounts. Estimates only, so you can't place an order from this form. We do need to quote it from drawings once the project goes out to bid. But it does have all the brochures. It has brochures for everything that you selected, and the specification sheets, and the drawings for everything that you selected. So it compiles all that information for you. You can print this out in booklet form, save it in any of your files. And again, these are available to you at any time. You can go back into SpecSMT.com, log in, and have the specification re-emailed to you. So I hope you found this useful. It's a nice, easy, simple way to specify SMT pressure washing systems, and hopefully you'll give it a try. Thanks so much.